Now let's move a step forward, and here you can see we are connected with our newly created Linux web server. And if I want to verify the internal IP configuration, so I have a very simple command, and here we go with the command. And here you can see we have a private IP address for this VM, which is 192.168.3.9, and other relevant information is also exist over here. And if I want to update this virtual machine, so command is very simple on the platform of Linux, and here we go with the simple commands. I just paste it over here, sudo apt -get space -y and updates, and here the procedure initiated, and I have done with the updates. And let's plan something tremendous with this Linux web server. And right now we are going to install a web server on this Linux virtual machine. So we need a simple command. With the help of that command, we will go and install our web server on this virtual machine. So let's move now, and here I have sudo command with apt get command. So I just want to add install option over here, and then type Nginx. So right now we are going to implement Nginx on this virtual machine. So I just hit enter, and here we go and installed Nginx on this virtual machine. And now Nginx is operational over here with its default components. And if I want to verify this web server, so the procedure is really simple. But before going to verify this web server, we need to allow HTTP traffic for this virtual machine, because by default all kinds of traffic restricted on the platform of Azure portal, just for the for better security, and recommended that you can allow those traffic or those kinds of protocols which you require for your own infrastructure. So we need to allow HTTP traffic for this virtual machine. So let's move and exit from here, and here clear all this stuff. And here we have on the platform of Azure portal, and now we are going to open HTTP port for this virtual machine. So command is really simple. We just need to put the command, and the traffic will be allowed for this virtual machine. And here we go. Here you can see we have a very simple command, az vm open port. Which port we want to open for this virtual machine? The port 80, which generally we use for HTTP traffic. And what is the resource group? Definitely we will go and select the resource group in which our virtual machine is currently running, and then we will type the Linux web server, which is the name of our virtual machine, and I just click enter. And now policy is going to implement it for this virtual machine. And after the implementation of this policy, we will go and verify our Nginx on its public IP address. So we will wait for a while and see when this procedure is completed. Then we will go and type the IP address. Here you can see now the policy is implemented, and now we are able to verify our web server over here. And I just need the public IP address. Here we have the public IP address, and over here I need to type HTTP and then IP address, and here we go. Here you can see now our Nginx is working properly on our newly created virtual machine. So with simple commands, with few simple commands, you can say we can easily create the virtual machine, and then we can install web server on it, and then we verify our web server is properly working on Azure virtual machine. So let's move and see what other tremendous skills available, or what other tremendous skills waiting for you in coming episodes. So let's move forward.